She's changing everything around here. I gotta get rid of her. But how? The mayor's gonna ask me again, especially since it's Judy.
The children.
No, no, no. There's no time for that. You must go now. Here is your coat and your car keys.
Mrs. Kendall, I need to tell you something.
Not now. She has to go.
Can you tell me when I get back?
No, I gotta tell you now.
She doesn't have the time now. Whatever it is, just tell me.
Yes, tell Mrs. Mavilda. She can help you. Well, I'll go now. Say goodbye to the little ones for me. See you before Christmas.
What is it that you need to tell?
I forget.
Are you sure? Tell me, little girl. Were you up there a while ago?
I forget.
You forgot? Okay. You may go now. Go on.
We had this job to do down south. I knew this old Jeep sandblaster could handle it, but I didn't know if I could.
Power wheels, power wheels, power wheels.
The trail was rough, what there was of it, but we made it. Okay, Ben, you're home. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Power Wheels new Jeep Sandblaster. Adult supervision required.
Watch me trick Fred out of his Cocoa Pebbles.
Cocoa Warrior, what's wrong?
I can't climb the rock unless I get something super chocolatey.
Take my Cocoa Pebbles, but let me be your next contender.
I'll even give you a head start. Mmm, super chocolatey.
Barney, my Cocoa Pebbles.
Hate to leave you hanging.
How's Cocoa Pebbles cereal, part of this nutritious breakfast?
What makes someone special isn't always easy to see. Just look at the treasure troll tots. Each baby-sized troll has a secret hidden jewel, and each jewel with its special sparkle is perfect for wishing on.
I wish.
Because they're so soft, you can cuddle up with one and wish yourself beautiful dreams.
I wish.
So all you have to do is decide what it is you want to wish for.
I wish.
Treasure troll tots from Ace.
I wish.
Perfect match, where you guess how your friends answer totally personal questions, like who's the cutest boy in class. And there's these heart thingies you put together, and when your answers match, they beep. Perfect Match from Parker Brothers, the game where what you hear is amazing.
How did I make it big? I know how. To play the game, I buy real estate, hotels, fancy cars, even railroads. And I take chances to make it big. Uh-oh, you've got to play the game. I'm Monopoly Game.
And that's what she said. She's going to do it.
Poor Mommy.
What are we going to do, Pappy?
Mrs. Kendall's really in trouble. And there's nothing we can do to stop that mean witch.
So, that's what you think of me. I'll teach you how to stay behind doors listening to other people's conversations. Go to bed, right now.
You can't do that to my mother. You can't.
Shut up and do as I say.
But I'm hungry. We didn't have any dinner.
Listen here, you rascals. From now on, things are going to be different around here. You've been spoiled with that woman, but the good times are all over for you. No more Mrs. Kendall here, Mrs. Kendall there. I don't want to hear her name around here anymore. And for you, and you too, I'll make sure you get out of here too. Oh, yes. I forgot something. What is the name of your friend out there? Come on, tell me. I want to know your friend's name.
Why do you want to know if you're going to cut Mrs. Hopewell down?
Oh, I see. The little big mouth has already told you. I'm cutting her down for firewood.
Poor Mrs. Hopewell.
We can't just stay here without doing something. What can we do? What about your mother? She's also in danger. I don't worry about my mother because I know she can defend herself. But I'm really worried about Mrs. Hopewell because she hasn't got a chance with Mrs. Mavilda. That's right. What about the mayor? He could do something, but how can we get to him? The phone is in Mrs. Mavilda's bedroom. Somebody has to walk to the mayor's office. Lily's right. At City Hall. Someone has to go there. But who? You, Pappy? Why me? Because you're the only one that knows where his office is. Remember when you came here with your parents? You guys came from there. I guess you're right. Let me go out then. How am I gonna get out of here without Mrs. Mavilda seeing me? Out the window, of course. The window? Wait a minute. If Licorice is here, it's because he's hungry. And it's the same time he usually taps this window. That means it's 9 o'clock. If it's that late, the mayor has already gone home. And he won't be back until after Christmas. Do you know where his house is? No, I've never been there.
One time, I heard him saying he lived way far in the country.
We're never going to get help.
I know what's going to happen. Mrs. Kendall is going to be fired. She's going to go away and take Pappy and Lily with her.
You mean we're never going to see them again?
That's right. We're never going to see them again. We're going to be all alone with Mrs. Mavilda.
And Mrs. Hopewell is going to get cut down. She's going to become firewood. It's going to be a pretty lonely Christmas. I wish that my Christmas wish could be changed. Santa, if you are listening, I want to change my wish. I don't have to get a new one for my teddy bear. Santa, I wish somehow you could save Mrs. Hopewell. What are you doing? I'm changing my Christmas wish. I'm asking Santa to save Mrs. Hopewell.
Santa's not going to hear you. Nobody's going to hear you. Miracles don't happen.
They do too when you wish them. Nope, with Mrs. Mavilda in charge, Mrs. Hopewell doesn't have a chance. Don't say that. Mom said when you really, really wish hard, your wish can come true. She says to look up in the stars because they are the messengers of Christmas wishes. Is that true? Can I change my wish too? Santa, you know that bike I wished for? Well, you can take it back. I don't really need it. What I need is a wish to save Mrs. Hopewell.
I want my wish the same, too.
I think it's too late for our wishes to be changed.
You mean you don't think our star is going to make it on time?
Yes, it's no use. Wait a minute. What if one of us goes to him?
But where are we and where is his house? Look here in my book. It shows that we're not far from his house. We can do it.
Where is his house?
Right here at the North Pole. But I don't know where the North Pole is. Do you?
I don't.
I don't either. Neither do I. He knows where the North Pole is. He does?
See that sled out there? We can attach a rope to Licorice to pull it. Then we just let him go and he'll take us to the North Pole himself.
It's our only chance.
Mrs. Mavilda's coming. She's gonna catch us out of bed.
Pappy, you gotta go now.
What? Go where?
To get help from Santa Claus.
Why me?
Why? No time for questions.
Licorice is still here.
Quick, Licorice, under the bed.
I could almost swear I heard that dog barking here. Oh, if I catch that dog in here, these kids will be really sorry.
Come on, old pal.
Kellogg's Pop-Tarts is the hot part of this complete breakfast.
That's cool.
The real taste of blueberry.
Real hot.
With something very, very cool on top.
It sparkles.
They taste so cool. They're hot, hot, hot. So hot. They're cool.
Drink boxes are learning there's life after drink. Because more empty drink boxes can be recycled into things like paper towels. In 1 year, pilot recycling programs have grown to include over 500,000 homes, 500 schools in 13 states, and milk carton recycling, too. We continue to work to keep this good thing growing. The Drink Box serves you right.
High above the jungle, swinging from trees, I am Coco with my Cocoa Krispies. If I'm not careful, I end up in a bind with some big ape trying to take what's mine. But I'm too clever, I'm much too quick. I can make anyone fall for my tricks, oh yeah. Kellogg's Cocoa Krispies are such a chocolatey and delicious part of this complete breakfast. Even the milk turns chocolate with every bite, so chocolatey. Oh, everybody wants my Cocoa Krispies.
It's the G.I. Joe Hall of Fame collection. Duke, Stalker, Snake Eyes, and Cobra Commander. Each 12 inches tall and authentically detailed with real combat accessories and light and sound weapons for really big action. The G.I. Joe Hall of Fame collection. It's a whole new way to play. Figures sold separately.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Coming through. Sorry. It's the game of sorry. First you're way ahead, then you get bumped way back. So shake a leg and you'll get home first. The sorry game.
Hassle-free. That's the way car buying is at Don Joseph Toyota Chevrolet Geo in Kent. Our entire inventory is clearly tagged with low, hassle-free prices. Enjoy buying your next car or truck at Don Joseph, where we appreciate your business and it shows.
We got great prices to bring you in and great service to bring you back. Don Joseph Toyota Chevrolet Geo.
Your specialty shoe store for the entire family. Long shoes, dress and casual shoes, walking shoes, work shoes, athletic shoes, children's shoes, and boots for everyone. Name brands like Dexter and Rockport, Stride Right, Soft Spots, Sporto and Nike, Florsheim, and more. We carry a large variety in hard-to-find sizes and widths.
Hi, I'm John Long, and at Long Shoes, we'll make sure you get the proper fit.
That's Long Shoes, located on Route 59 in the Stowe-Kent Shopping Center.
Okay, I'm ready. I got some blankets for me and Licorice. Let's go, boy.
Good luck, Pappy.
And be careful.
Goodbye.
We got a bad accident here, ma'am. You're not going to be able to get through.
But I must get through.
I'm sorry, but you got to turn around and go back. Merry Christmas, ma'am.
Merry Christmas.
Who's that? Who's in there? You? It's me, Pappy. Don't be mad, Pappy. I just had to come. We can look after each other. Santa will listen to me. And besides, I brought the food. Look! How did you get that? I just went to the kitchen. And Mrs. Mavilda didn't catch you? Not when you go through the window. But you shouldn't have come, Lily. Mrs. Mavilda's gonna find out. When there's more than one kid gone, it's harder to hide it. I'm sorry, Pappy. I couldn't let my brother come alone. I guess you're right. It's better being with someone when it's a long way. Let's go, Licorice. Actually, your coming along was a good idea. Look, Lily, look at that sign. North Pole ahead. I guess we're on the right track, Pappy. Let's go, Licorice. Lily, what are we gonna do? Help me, Pappy, help me. Lily, quick, take my hand. Lily! Lily! Lily's gone, Licorice. She's gone. I can't find her. Oh, Licorice, what should we do? Lily, where are you? Where'd you
Oh, it's so good to be back home. I missed you all so much. Where's Lily and Pappy? What's the matter? Are you hiding something?
Pappy and Lily aren't here.
Where are they?
Lily, Pappy, and Licorice went to the North Pole. They have to find Santa Claus before he leaves for Christmas.
He has to help us save Mrs. Hopewell.
I don't understand.
Mrs. Mavilda wants to cut down Mrs. Hopewell. Be careful, Mrs. Kindle. Mrs. Mavilda's planning something mean to get you out of here. I don't want you or Lily or Pappy to go.
I must talk to Mrs. Mavilda.
Mrs. Mavilda is furious.
You are the responsible one for all of this. If you hadn't put so much junk into their minds, they wouldn't be causing me trouble.
Help me find them, please.
Help you? How can you dare ask me for help? If the mayor finds out about this, I'm really in trouble. He's gonna blame me and I'm gonna lose my job. You have caused enough trouble. I'm sick and tired of your children in that tree. Pack your things right now. You're fired. I don't want to see your face another minute. Get out! Hello, Frank? Do you still have that electric chainsaw of yours? Good. I have a little job for you tonight. I know it's Christmas Eve, but I will pay you really well. Good. I'll see you later then. These children are gonna have their best Christmas present yet.
Season's greetings in our souls.
Yummy fruity pebbles in our bowls. Oh, here comes you-know-who. Yabba dabba fruit, delicious do. Ho, 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 I'm hungry. Santa, my pebbles. Your pebbles. 'Tis the season to be sharing, Fred. Happy holidays, pal. Oh, Fred. Fruity and Cocoa Pebbles cereals, part of this nutritious breakfast. Ho, 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 ho.
The Remington Microscreen Elite. advanced contemporary styling, and shaves as close as a blade, or your money back. Remington has diamond-honed cutting edges and 2 flexible, ultra-thin screens that stretch the skin and lift whiskers to let you shave below skin level. The Remington Microscreen Elite, quick, smooth, comfortable. And ladies, for close shaves in or out of the shower, the Lady Remington Wet Dry.
Call 1-800-388-0700.
Do you believe in magic? And I hope you do. You'll always have a friend wearing big red shoes. When you believe in magic. When you believe in magic.
Now you can get a mini Cabbage Patch Kid and share some girl talk all over a McDonald's Happy Meal.
Cute hair.
And there's mini Tonka trucks to keep little brother busy. You can collect Cabbage Patch Kids or Tonka trucks. One toy with each Happy Meal you buy.
Perfect match, where you guess how your friends answer totally personal questions, like who's the cutest boy in class. And there's these heart thingies you put together, and when your answers match, they beep. Perfect Match from Parker Brothers, the game where what you hear is amazing.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Going through.
Sorry.
It's the game of...
Sorry.
First you're way ahead, then you get bumped way back. So shake a leg, and you'll get home first. The sorry game.
Children are the largest group of Americans living below the poverty line. They have to reach higher for what others take for granted. Health care, balanced meals, encouragement to learn. But with help early on, children in your community can gain the skills to get out from below the poverty line. It takes programs like Success by 6 and people like you to help them take the first step. Call to learn more. Change the world of a child, and you change the world.
One by one.
Please, mister, don't cut Mrs. Hopewell.
I'm sorry, children, but I have to do this job.
Okay, then. Stay and watch. Come on, Frank. Hurry up.
That does it. Come, children.
What do you think you're doing?
Nobody cuts Mrs. Hopewell until we talk to the mayor.
Get away from that tree. Right now. Frank, turn on that machine and do the job.
But they're surrounding the tree.
Do as I say. Those fools will move away. Show them the saw.
Whatever you say, ma'am.
What is the meaning of this?
Oh, Mr. Mayor, we're so glad to see you. You couldn't have come at a better time.
Oh, the mayor?
Turn that thing off. I can't hear a thing.
I just want you to know that this wasn't my idea, Mr. Mayor.
What are you talking about? Can someone explain to me why all of you are out in the middle of this snow on Christmas Eve?
Mommy, Mommy!
But where's Lily? Where is she?
She's gone, Mommy.
Oh, God, what do you mean? Ray.
Tell me, son, what happened to Lily?
She fell from the cliff, Mommy, Daddy, all the way down, and I couldn't find her anymore.
My baby.
James, hurry! Tell the sheriff to get a rescue party going right away. We must find the little girl. Tell me, child, why did you do a crazy thing like that?
I'm sorry, Mr. Mayor, but we had to do something before Mrs. Mavilda cut down Mrs. Hopewell. She's gonna become Mrs. Mavilda so mean.
Wait a second, one at a time. Why don't you explain all this to me, Mrs. Kindle?
Well, Mrs. Hopewell is this pine tree, a tree that has become important for the children. You know, Mr. Mayor, the children felt very lonely without a grown-up around to give them love and guide them through their difficult times. That's why they created an imaginary friend, making the tree Mrs. Hopewell someone they could talk to. someone who was always there to listen. When the children discovered that Mrs. Mavilda was going to cut down their friend, why, they had to think of something. Mrs. Hopewell is everything to them. Their playground, their companion.
Wait a minute, hold it. What happened with the money that I've been donating? Why didn't Mavilda buy toys for them? And look at them. They look like they haven't had new clothes in years. What if the inspector were to come?
Well, Mr. Mayor, I think Mrs. Mavilda is the only one that can explain it to you.
Where is she?
She was around here a minute ago.
Mrs. Mavilda, wherever you are, I want you in my office first thing tomorrow. You have a lot to explain to me. You'd better be there.
Mr. Mayor, tell her not to cut Mrs. Hopewell.
Don't worry about that, little one. Your tree, Mrs. Hopewell is going to be all right.
That's what you think, children.
Seize that woman.
Stand back, you fool.
Oh, no.
What happened?
I don't know. She got struck by lightning.
What's that?
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas, everybody!
So glad to see you.
I missed all of you, Mommy.
He missed you, too.
Look! Teddy's got a new arm. Look, Santa's leaving.
Peace be with you all. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Ho, 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 ho.
Attention, everybody! This tree here, I declare it part of city property. Therefore, it will stay standing as long as it lives. I hereby proclaim this tree here, Mrs. Hopewell, our official city Christmas tree. And you, Judy, I offer you the job of being in charge of the orphanage. That is, if you care to accept.
Oh, Mr. Mayor, I would be more than honored.
Wait a minute. You can't take this job. That's right, because you'll be busy helping me raise 9 children.
9 children? But, Ray, we only have 2 children. Do you mean that?
Yes. From now on, they are going to have a father and a mother.
Oh, Ray, I'm the happiest person in the world. Please come with us. Let's have a good Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Well, I guess this town is going to have the best Christmas ever. Lily and Pappy are back safe. The other children have themselves a mom and a dad. Ray and Judy got themselves the job of running the orphanage for all children to come. The mayor got his town decorated, and Mrs. Mavilda, well, Mrs. Mavilda, she's going to be all right. From what I've heard, she went back to work in the orphanage as Judy's assistant. Well, don't worry about Mrs. Mavilda. She's good now. She learned that you always win when you are good. Merry Christmas, everybody.
There's more holiday fun to come on USA. Who you gonna call to catch the spirit of Christmas? It's the real Ghostbusters, tonight at 9. Then a blizzard brings a surprise to the Anderson family in Father Knows Best, Home for Christmas. Robert Young stars in a USA Christmas movie special, tonight at 9:30. Now, get set for a double dose of Alvin, Simon, and Theodore with a Chipmunk Christmas, followed by the Chipmunks rocking through the decades. It's all coming up after this USA Update. Next.